What's up, YouTube? It's Mike coming back at you with another video here. Yeah, today I really wish I did this last night because oh my God, I was in the zone last night. I could not fall asleep until 6 this morning, and I got horrible sleep. I maybe got 4 hours of sleep. I don't even know, but I was up all night thinking about random stuff, thinking about this topic of the video, and I'm just kind of pissed off. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. But I'll let you know what the topic of this video is. And then this is probably gonna be my longest video that I've made on YouTube. But I'll let you know the topic of this video, and I will let you know. After that, I'll let you know why I'm pissed off, and then after that, we're gonna explain. I'm gonna explain like what the topic means to me. So, first off, the topic of this video is "Letting You Go" by Bullet For My Valentine. That is my fourth favorite song of all time. It is by my favorite band of all time, Bullet For My Valentine. And it is also my favorite Bullet For My Valentine song. And I also have one of the highest like replays or like plays total to the song in 1 year. I have over 700 plays in 2023 for that song. So it was a really big one. This song is huge to me, and I don't know, like that's kind of what the topic is going to be about. Before I get to that, though, I'm going to tell you why I'm pissed off. So why I'm pissed off is there's been just a lot happening lately. So I remember like about a week, what was it, like a week or so ago? No, it was like I don't even remember because like I made that video called Blur, like the Blur video, like a few days ago. It explains the whole like why life feels like a blur and stuff. Anyway, I can't even remember. So I got the Target job. I don't know however many weeks ago, and I quit real quick because it sucked. It was terrible. It was trash. And of course, I gave them my direct deposit info to deposit my check because obviously that's what you do when you do orientation. You start and you do all that stuff. And I already had all that info, so I gave them that. But for some reason, they're really stupid. They're like the stupidest company ever, and they didn't deposit my check in direct deposit for some reason. So I waited like 3 weeks, and I'm like, okay, I didn't get it in the mail, and I didn't get it direct deposit. Is it at the store? So I called, and they said, yep, it'll be here within another week. So it's like 4 weeks at this point to where I'm gonna get this check, and it's like a doinky freaking small ass check. And anyway, so I go there yesterday, basically, because it was out on Friday, and they said it would be there yesterday. And I go there, and I get there, and it's only like 12:30, and for some reason, they're like telling me that the check's not there, and they don't know where it's at. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then they're like, are you sure the guy didn't lie to you? And I'm like, dude, it's the freaking HR guy. Like, he shouldn't be lying to me. Like, I have a check, and I haven't got it direct deposit. So they call over to someone, and they're like, okay, it sounds like they just mailed it out today. And it's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, you are actually stupid. Like, you would have saved us so much time and money just by sending it to me to my direct deposit like I gave you at the beginning of this shit. Like, what is going on? You guys are actual, like, fucking idiots. But anyway, so there was that, and that was like, that kind of started it, where it was like, that's really stupid. And then later on in the day, I randomly matched with this gal on Bumble. And like, I don't get any matches on dating apps ever, so I always have to second guess. I'm always have to like question like, what the hell is this? Like, does she want something? Is like, is she just, does she have like 8 kids or something? Is it like, I never believe in myself to pull girls. Like, I have fucking zero confidence. So I just was like not for sure what this is gonna be. And of course, I keep my hopes like to the ground, and I was right because last night randomly, like, she like messages me, and like I start looking at her pictures a second time, and I also find her Facebook, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure, like, nothing against this because I don't want anyone to freak out, but nothing against this, but still, it's like, this is not what I'm looking for, and you should state this in your profile. It turns out she was trans. So it's like, yep, knew that. Like, saw that one coming. And so I'm just like, whatever, I'm out. And that just, I don't know, that just made me so pissed off because it's like, nothing good can happen to me for some reason. Like, everything good has to be fucking fake and non-existent. Like, I always have to have the like stupidest random like ring around shit happen, and it can never be just normal. It never can be normal or really good. I always have to keep my hopes in the fucking floor. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. Now I'm gonna go to the topic of letting you go. So this can go two ways, and this is the like. There's two reasons I really like this song. The first reason is because of the girls that I see. There are so many extremely attractive girls out there. There are so many just girls in general out there that I can never have, and I always have to just let them go. I see them on TikTok, I see them online, I see them on Facebook, I see them from my previous memories at school, I see them at work, I see them at fucking just everywhere. Bars, restaurants, and it's just it drives me insane. And like I see them on these people that have gotten married to them, and it like I know I sound horrible because I'm like envious of everyone, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I do not care. For some reason my life is like I'm like a dog where like this is my life is like being like a little puppy where like when you were a puppy you were like nice for a little bit, like you were really really happy nice little puppy. And then people started like treating that puppy like actual shit like the older it got, and eventually it just became a really evil, mean dog that hated everything and was scared of everyone. That's not what I feel like my life has become, and I fucking hate everything, and I'm done with it, and I'm letting it go. And but yeah, it goes down to like these like girls I never can have, and like things I can never have, and jobs I can never have, and like the second half of this is where it comes down to is friendships and family. And that's another big one of letting it go because let me go back to the time to where I used to live in Iowa where it kind of all started doing it. So there was always people that made fun of me in Iowa. There was always people that bullied me in Iowa. I felt like a pushover. I hated it. I explained it in other videos. But anyway, I had a few so-called friends that were there, and they were somewhat friends. Like some of them were friends. And they would like after I moved to South Dakota, like 2011 or whatever it was, I remember I still had some of those friends from Iowa. Like there was this kid named Tyler, he was really cool. But this is how life goes, and I hate it. So what happened was is Tyler, he would hang out every now and then. He was like the kid I was talking about was playing Dark Souls like a long time ago in the other videos. But he would hang out and we would have so much fun. It'd be a lot of fun hanging out with a kid. And eventually he like started a band and he didn't really like game with us anymore. And like which I guess is like all right because he was still at least somewhat in contact with us. And then eventually he just like stopped doing the whole band thing and like just like met a girl somehow because I don't fucking know how you do that. I don't know how you ever do it. And then met a girl somehow and like a year later they like got married, and then next thing I know he had like a kid, and then for like the next 4 years I haven't talked to him. Like I've never been able to get a hold of him. It's like he fell off the face of the earth. I don't know his number anymore, and I can't even get a hold of him on Facebook or anything. He just like exploded. So I had to let him go because like it was a really good friendship, but now that's just gone. Letting him go, gone. And that shit just sucks. I hate it because it's like, damn, I had a really good friend and now I just lost him. And now he's like probably living a better life than I am. And he just doesn't even fucking care about me anymore. And then Another one, my buddy Derek. That one was kind of rough too. So he used to hang out all the time. It was fun. I was kind of mean to the kid, which I kind of regret. Like I wasn't like super mean, but like we always joke around with him quite a bit. But yeah, there was some things in there like sometimes where like we'd do mean stuff to him just for the heck of it. But I feel kind of bad about it. But anyway, like he was a really good friend to me for like the longest time. And he stuck there when all like some of my other friends had to go to school and they weren't around. He was like one of my only friends, if not my only friend at the time. And then eventually, I think it was 2018 or something like that. I can't even remember. It was when I was like going through the whole like suicide mental health crisis thing. Um, he like met up with my cousin because my cousin ended up like having a falling out with a different guy or something. Like she didn't like. She was like gonna get married or something almost. And like it just didn't go well or something like that. I don't know. And then next thing I know is that they're talking. So my cousin and my buddy Derek's talking to my cousin, and then like eventually they get married, and like then I'm like Jesus, like now they're married, and I still got nothing, and like yeah, and then like that whole thing sucked, and then eventually it just became the thing where it's like, oh here we go, it's gonna be Tyler all over again from my old school, and it was. Because now I don't talk to Derek at all. I haven't talked to Derek in like 2 3 years, and it's like they have a kid and they have a house and like everything else and all this other shit, and they're like way different, and like and it's like god damn it, dude, I'm always fucking left behind. And then like my cousin's kind of doing the same thing now too. He's like really young, but he's kind of like doing the same thing now too, where he's like busy with all this random stuff, and he's even got a girlfriend now, and he's like just a young kid. And I don't know, my head just fucking hurts from it all, dude. And there's so many other like instances of this too. There's only like three, and there's probably like 30. There's a kid named Matt that I talked about in the Mass Effect video, and for some reason he can hang out with friends and I can't hang out with him. I have no idea why. And like this kid named like Hunter and Kyle. Like Hunter's my cousin. He doesn't really talk to me much. He's got a girlfriend now too, and a kid. There's a kid named Kyle, and I kind of keep in touch with him every now and then, but I don't really hang out with him. Um, yeah, there's just a bunch of other people, and like I don't know. It's just really draining because it's like why am I always the one that's left in the dust? Like I have to let all these people go, and it's one of like the hardest things to do. And I just wish that like my life would just fix itself and not be so stupid and like insane all the time. And I didn't have to like deal with bullshit every single fucking day, and it just sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say really. I just like it's just there's so much in life that doesn't ever like get better because it's always like these people are always telling you to keep pushing forward. It'll get better, and it just I'm right back at square one. Like I feel like for like 2023 and 2024, I was doing pretty good. And then now, since I have fucked the job over at this stupid call center that I was at, and they don't let me go back, I fucking screwed there. So it just feels like I'm just at step one. I can't do anything over it again. It's just I'm worried about losing my car, or worried about having to pay all these fucking bills that I can't pay. Worried about getting a job, and all the jobs suck anymore. Everything's just stupid, and the world just feels like it's ending. But yeah, I don't know. I hate everything right now. But hopefully it gets better. But that's about it. See ya.